Hey guys, I'm back. That's right. You can see my beautiful face. And as well as seeing that, you can see my awesome shirt. Speaking of which, this is my second time recording this video because I didn't wear the shirt the first time. So yeah, that's pretty fun, guys. So the reason I'm in the chair is because I'm currently filming this 10 minutes after I woke up. So I'm not in the mood for standing, but hopefully I have the energy to record this video. Woo! Alright, so today, as the title suggests, we are going to be counting down the top 10 Power Rangers. Never before seen Power Rangers. In Power Rangers. So they're mainly going to be Super Sentai Power Rangers. Actually, they all are. But yeah, they're just gonna, as long as they have never appeared in the show. Never. Not even in comics. Actually, some of them might have appeared in comics. But, only in the show, okay? But anyway, let's get right on into it. Coming in at the number 10 spot is Shinken Brown, aka Richard Brown. So, he is a self-proclaimed samurai from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger as the Brown Shinkenger, because, his last name is Brown. He's basically the Japanese version of Bulk and Skull, except he only appeared for one episode, although kind of two, because, he wasn't shown in episode 7 until in episode 14, he implies that he was there. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've not watched Shinkenger, so I have no idea who this guy is. From what I've heard, though, or from what I've read, I think I have the information right. The reason this guy is so, would it be high or low? I think low. The reason he's so low on my tier list is because, he's a fake ranger. He's not a real Power Ranger. He's a self-proclaimed ranger. All of these, most of the other ones, are actual rangers, except number 1, but you didn't hear that from me. Anyway, yeah, so the reason he ranks so high, or he ranks so low, sorry, I keep saying that, is because, he's a self-proclaimed ranger. And also his costume, the only thing brown about it is the helmet with kanji on it. Kanji is the symbol stuff. And that's it. So that's kind of also why it's so low. Sorry, I keep having to think about that. But anyway, on to number 9. Coming in at the number 9 spot is the White Racer. I think that's how you would say it. She is the younger sister of one of the big bads. By the way, her name is Radita Fanbelt. No idea if I'm saying that correctly. It's Japanese, so. She has a crush on the Red Racer, and also has a Zord/Mecha, if you really want to use the correct term for Super Sentai, called the Radikar, which can only run for a minute, so didn't get much screen time. She didn't appear in Turbo, because, can you put that image back up there? Yeah, thanks. As you can see, she wears a dress, gloves, kind of like armbands as well, and boots, and a headband. Kind of hard to tell if she is a Japanese woman, especially in close-ups, or a American woman. Also, the girl that she is based on, she is basically the General Havoc in terms of being related to the big bad, although General Havoc was the cousin, I think, of Divatox. It's been a while since I watched Turbo. I should really rewatch it. But anyway, on to number 8. Coming in at the number 8 spot is Beast Demon Hunter, aka Zeke. Now, most people will call him Beast Demon Hunter Zeke, but that's what the Ranger Wiki called him, okay? So that's what I'm going to call him. And he's aka Zeke, okay? Never watched this series he's from, which is Go-Go 5. He only appeared in the QQ Sentai Go-Go 5. Sudden Shock, a new warrior. As you can tell, he's a warrior who went to Earth to hunt down Golo Moist. This is why I don't do stuff based on Super Sentai. They have like weird pronunciations. He found the Go-Go 5s and befriends them, but he then dies and gives his morpher to Kyoko Haiezi AC, who became Zeke Jean. Now, he never appeared in Lightspeed Rescue. I forgot the name for sure. Because this movie / plotline never happened in Power Rangers. And Zeke Jean, hold on, can you put an image up there? Yeah, right there. Her face is visible, kind of like this previous one on number 9. But anyway, the reason this guy ranks so low again, is because he's like the Magna Defender. He's a ranger, but he doesn't have like the ranger design. He's like a self-proclaimed, I don't even know if he's a ranger, in fact. I don't know, I've never watched Go-Go 5. But anyway, on to number 7. Coming in at the number 7 spot is Hurricane Dark, aka Yusuke Shina. I think that's how you pronounce it. This form only appeared in the Hurricaneger 10 years after, when I'm just gonna call him when he found a young boy washed up on the beach, and he only remembers his name somehow, Tenkai. Don't know how you forget how he looks, but you know. When they are both kidnapped by 3 of the main villains from his series, he is forced to become Hurricane Dark in order to save the child. He becomes a ninja terrorist. You didn't hear that from me though. He never appeared in Power Rangers because, well, it's 10 years after, and they don't do 10 years after, and 10 years after actually takes place 10 years after the series.
6.5 hours later.
So unless they wanted to predict the future, which you can't, Hurricane Dark would have never existed in Power Rangers, because at the time Disney owned them, but I guess 10 years after would have been at the time that Saban owned them. Sorry, Power Rangers goes a lot to owners. It goes to different owners a lot. But anyway, on to number 6. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Gosei Green, aka Magnus. This ranger was actually a ranger, unlike the past couple ones who were either like evil rangers and self-proclaimed rangers and not even close to looking like a ranger. But anyway, he would have been the elemental partner of Gosei Blue, both being water elements. Like, yeah, Gosei Pink and Red, air, Gosei Black and Gosei Yellow, land, and then you would have Gosei Green and Gosei Blue, water. But he dies, so that never really happened. I guess he would have been the sixth ranger, but Gosei Knight took his place. This was never adapted because, well, Nickelodeon, but mainly because how short they had to have Megaforce, because they wanted to adapt 2 different Super Sentai seasons into one storyline, but in 2 years, so that way they could stay caught up with Super Sentai. And they couldn't fit this in because this had to do with Goseiger, and Goseiger was the first year and they already had a lot going on, so Anyway, on to number 5. Coming in at the number 5 spot is the Death Uger. So the Death Uger only appeared in one movie. Kind of. The guy under the mask appeared in an episode, but without the suit, so, we won't count that. He fought Torin, Zenwing's counterpart, long ago, and was destroyed by Spinosaurus counterpart. But he fell into a deep sleep. Tobospino, not this guy. He was resurrected years later and was given fake Cure Uger powers with the Death Uger Zudenshi, aka Dino Charger. His Zord was Tobospino after he took control of it, mind control, but then he was defeated. So, 100 years later, Kiryu Red's descendant was given the Death Uger Zudenshi / Dino Charger. That's right, guys. There was a good Death Uger. Well, his name was Kiryu Navy. You can see him right here. But yeah. But then he eventually became Kiryu Red, like his ancestor. Also, Kiryu Red and Kiryu Pink's descendant. Forgot to say that. Yeah, basic. I know. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, yeah, so there was a good and a bad version. The reason this never happened in Power Rangers is because, I think they actually planned on this happening in Power Rangers. Because they had the Spinozord in Power Rangers. But, my theory on why this didn't happen is because I think they originally planned for Heckle to become the Ranger with the Dark Energy. But A, they didn't really have a lot of footage with him. And B, Heckle kind of had a ongoing plot towards the end, which they probably would have planned on him turning into this guy, of him turning good. So that's probably why they changed it later on. But anyway, on to number 4. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Miro Ninja. The green version of Aka Ninja. Sorry, I forgot the name for a second. Except with a skirt. So, feminism. Yeah, Miro Ninja was only in one movie, a boy vs. girl movie, to see who could become the ultimate ninja team. Miro Ninja was a girl named Luna who was possessed by Kumon. I think that's how you say it. The Japanese version of Madamodius. She was given the Miro Ninja Shuriken. And she became Miro Ninja. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea why she helped the ninjas. But she did. So that's good. She was never a ninja still because this event never existed. Although they did hint at it with that one girl. It was the original owner of the Lion Fire armor. I forget her name. It's I don't know. I don't remember at all. But anyway, on to the top 3. Coming in at the number 3 spot is Akko Red. First appeared in Bokenger vs. Super Sentai, which was the 30th anniversary special for Super Sentai. He also occasionally appeared in Gokaiger, with flashbacks throughout the series. And he finally appeared in the Zooholger, I think that's how you say it, special. And each time he had a different logo with the anniversary, with Bokenger, yeah. There was a 30. Gokaiger, there was a 35. In Zooholger, there was a 40. Fan art made it 45. This never appeared, or he never appeared. I don't know. Is it he or this? I don't know. I haven't asked him. He never appeared in Operation Overdrive because they did a completely different storyline for Once a Ranger, the 15th anniversary special for Power Rangers. Except one thing that they shared in common was, the kind of two things. They had Rangers from the past, but also Tori, aka Hurricane Blue, was in it in both of them. Super Megaforce never had him because it had to do with the backstory of Gokai Red, and Super Mega Force took footage from Gokaiger, and well, they never really had it. Like, it wasn't really the start of a new series, so we didn't need no backstory in the start of a new, like, season 2. That would be weird. And also, Zoologer never happened. So, that's why it's not Power Rangers. Anyway, on to number 2. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Gido Shuriken Red, aka Takaru Shiba. This form is Shinken Red that adds black gloves, because he already has black pants, so black gloves, and a black version of the Super Samurai mode. This form was created when Takaru was kidnapped by Gido Shiba / the Bajira of the Messiah. Yeah, that sounds right. And was under mind control. This never happened in Power Rangers, or this never appeared in Power Rangers because, well, it happened during a crossover between Goseiger and Shinkenger, and it was never adapted into Power Rangers for some reason. I don't know why, to be honest. But anyway, on to number 1, on to honorable mention. Honorable mention, woohoo! Coming in on the honorable mention spot on this tier list is Dino Force Brave. If you want more information on these guys than what I provide currently, I have a whole 20-minute video about these guys. So please go watch that. Please. But they're basically another team of the Kyuragers, but a South Korean exclusive miniseries. Like the whole thing of Kyurager happened for them, but this is like they take on the Neo the Boss Army, and the reason they're kind of not Power Rangers, never before seen Power Rangers, even though their name is Power Rangers Dino Force Brave, is because they were part of the Korean or South Korean version of Power Rangers, which is just a dubbed over version of Super Sentai normally, except this miniseries. So that's why I included them, but they're also a team. So if you want a different video on teams of Power Rangers never seen, make sure to comment below or leave a like. Anyway, on to the number 1 spot. 1. Coming in at the number 1 spot is Abule Pink, aka Emery Imanakai. Yeah. So, this is the best never before seen Power Rangers. Never before seen Ranger. Yeah. Also, Abure Pink is a self-proclaimed Abure Ranger, whatever you want to call it. But the reason I love this so much I'll explain later. She has a very handmade costume that also matches her very handmade weapons. But she also uses a real weapon granted to her by Abure Blue. Speaking of Abure Blue, her and Abure Blue get married. That's right. And then they reappear in Gokaiger, giving Gokai Pink a Abure Pink key to transform with. But she doesn't tell her it's not a real suit. So Gokai Pink is embarrassed and stands down. That is why this is number 1. That is purely why this is number 1. She never appeared in Power Rangers. I don't know why, to be honest. Like, cause you just see her nose and like her chin and her mouth. You can kind of tell that can be an American, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, on to the outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, because we just hit 10 subscribers, everybody. Woo, 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 woohoo. I know you guys out there, you might not celebrate this as much as I do, because like you watch these other channels, they got celebrating 20 million, 100 million, 1,000, sometimes 500,000, all these other types of celebrations. But I'm just celebrating 100, or not even 100, 10. You might think that's a little weird, but it's not, because like that's 10 people who have committed to this channel. That is amazing. Okay, so just thank you so much. Next week there's going to be a special on my 10th subscriber, or on my 10 subscriber special, so make sure to stick around for that. But yeah, hit that like button so I know you like these top 10s. I know the last top 10 I made, like I was rewatching it to like remind myself, I did a horrible editing job. I was watching the music, had my headphones on. Yeah, I took off my headphones. You can still hear the music. It's not good. So I hope I did better on this one. So let me know by leaving a like. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.